What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. Today, as you see on the thumbnail, we are going to ask, is it worth it to put on a muffler delete? Yes, that's a Nismo. Yes, I'm going to put a muffler delete. But I will say, though, that it's only because Wes is impatient AF. He already purchased his Fast Intentions. Well, not purchased. Well, you purchased, you pre-ordered, you ordered it. Yeah, deposit's down on it. Tell us what you put a deposit on.
What I'd like to do as far as setup, because as you know, Fast Intentions, they allow you to spec out the exhaust how you want it, as far as lead pipes, mid pipe, and the rear section mufflers and the tip styles. Yeah, it'll be getting the Fast Intentions resonated test pipes, the plain lead pipes, so no cats on the lead pipes. The mid pipe, the X pipe mid pipe section is the 18-inch resonators, and then the rear is the standard 14-inch stainless mufflers with the stainless tips.
So a very impressive setup, but apparently the old factory Nismo was just too tame for his punk ass. So he went ahead and ordered this. Once again, yeah, axle backs.
Temporary.
It's temporary, but I still don't know how I feel about it. I am happy that it is temporary. We are going to do a proper audio test before after. I got my external mic equipment. We're going to mic up the car and really listen to the sound. So yeah, so they're temporary. He went ahead and got the non-res versions. The resonant versions are much higher. And he went with a.k.a. It's a quality brand. We all know it for different turbo products, especially. They have a nice little turbo kit and stuff. Alright guys, so we have the car mic'd up, we have it cammed up. The things we're going to do for both tests, we're going to start up. Unfortunately, it's not anymore cold start. He has to drive down here. So start up, rev, then we're going to do some driving around, and then a hard accelerate. We'll do that in both times, and in future on when he gets the Fast Intentions, we'll go ahead and do these tests again. So make sure you subscribe for that. Alright guys, you can tell we already have the car up in the air. We got Wes here, so you can see it's a little, when all that torque into it. We have these connectors here, these up here, and then we just have the hangers, the two set of hangers. Well, two hangers on each side. Hanger here, hanger up here on each side, and then it should come off. All right, now Strong Boy Wesley is breaking some stuff.
Yeah, it's safer to break nuts loose, especially on old or used cars, manually with a big wrench than it is an impact if you have one.
Snap!
If this is rusty, if you live in an area where these are rusty and you hit it with an impact, you can snap it straight off, which is okay if you want to drill out that bolt and use different hardware, but if you want to reuse the stock hardware, you don't want to snap it off.
Definitely.
But I would suggest a longer wrench than this.
Well, that was what I was saying. You want me to get you another wrench? Have you seen the wrench-to-wrench trick?
Yeah, you could put another wrench
and
here.
get some more leverage.
But these aren't. You just need a little tug and then.
A little manliness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too high. The angle.
Do it one swift push.
Oh God, no! You pull. That. It's a gym boy. There you go. I loosened it up for him. Damn it. So you see that? That's just an illustration that Nismo doesn't necessarily always build their own parts, manufacture their own parts. As with components for cars, Nissan provides a certain spec and a certain quality requirement for parts. And these mufflers, these factory mufflers, what year is this again? 13. Was made by Autech. Probably a lot of you is like, who the heck is Autech? But all the OGs know Autech is a really cool old school JDM company. That's kind of cool, ain't it? A little fanboyish kind of stuff.
Yeah, Autech actually worked mainly with Nismo on this car. There's a reason that the bodywork looks so crazy. They designed the bumpers, the side skirts, the front bumper, and the wing for this car in a wind tunnel for track use. It makes 150 pounds of downforce at only 70 miles per hour. So that's why your Nismo looks so wild and so beautiful.
Where's that? Also that Yamaha thing. Show me that again. It's a resonance something.
No, it's a damper.
It's a damper.
It also has a. See, Autech was in charge of the design, and Yamaha manufactured the part.
So. Yeah, Nismo Autech. And it's a damper for the rear end suspension, so it won't flop around. It's a differential.
Yeah, it's for stiffness.
So cool little Nismo differences, little Nismo parts. Now let's go ahead and defile this beauty by putting on some some damn muffler delete pipes on her. Spit shine the suitcase a little bit. And then here we have the AAM.
Yeah, AAM.
AAM. Muffler delete pipes.
Yeah, and these are, you can get non-Nismo or Nismo. These are the Nismo. They have the 5-inch tips, which mimic the stock tips. The non-Nismos will have smaller tips that might look a little funny. I don't know. And then I think also on the Nismo version, the lead out section to the tip is a little bit longer, obviously, because of how big the any exhaust system that you purchase for a 370, if it doesn't specify that it's Nismo fitment, you either need to ask because the tips might slide in and out and it might be universal. Yeah. Or you might need to specify that your car is Nismo so you get the correct fitment. So.
It's pretty much very straightforward. There's a little bracket piece that goes in between here and the bolts. We're going to reutilize this hanger. And then this hanger, so we wouldn't lose the rubber for when he does get his full exhaust, we just rotated it up and stuck it out of the way. Wes is putting his side back on. And then we just wire clean the openings of the exhaust with a metal brush, put the new gaskets on, and then hang it. Run it through. You want to have it low in case you need to adjust it?
In case you need to lower or raise the hanger for fitment purposes.
Not necessarily, but highly recommend. You see, look at this side. Is it too close? There you go. And then when we get done wire brushing this side, so if you see, probably do a little more, but this is much cleaner than that side. You can see a bunch of pits and edges to it, and that will just cause leaks. So we're using the gaskets they provided instead of the ones that came off the factory one.
Yeah, the factory ones have a raised, you might be able to see it on this cleaner side. Factory ones have a raised bead, a little wave in it, and then when the gasket's new and you tighten down those two exhaust parts, it smashes that bead and creates the seal. If you reuse it, there's no more bead to smash. It's already smashed down, so you're highly likely to have an exhaust leak with a gasket that you're not supposed to reuse.
Got it? Oh, the gasket. This side got pushed out.
You also want to make sure you actually use the gasket. That's good too.
Yeah.
Okay. You put this. You want to put some towel over this sharp edge when you're sneaking in the exhaust hangers, or you might cut a nice little groove in your bumper.
Where's the tip at, for real? Is it behind you?
They're over there, yeah. Put these nuts back on here.
These nuts! Okay, guys, indecision time. We are talking about how deep she goes. I say let it stick out a little bit. Wes likes it in a little more. But when you have it in a little more, you can see the inside pipe. Move your big head, Wes. A little too deep. You'll see the inside pipe kind of intruding. Move your head. Alright. But it's sunken in some, but I still kind of like it sticking out just a little bit. So we're going with that one, right, Wes?
Yeah, right here is fine.
Yeah,
It's
see?
flush with the.
It's flush on the inside, doesn't look that bad. Alright, guys. All in. We got it lined up vertically, horizontally, crisscross, anything up, down, left, right, up, down, select, start. If you're from country, you know that. If you don't know what the hell that was, you're a noob. Anyhow. It's got nice tips, nice look. Sticking out well. I like it. Temporary solution, you know. They say friends don't let friends drive stock, but they also say friends don't let friends use muffler deletes. But like I said, it's on order, it's already paid, it's coming. There's an exception. We're defiling this car so you don't have to. Let me give Wes the camera so he could actually get his reactions first time hearing it. It sounded there. It sounded more than it was.
Yeah. Not bad.
That's not bad at all. You like it? What do you think? You like it?
I think it sounds good for what it is. I mean,
And that is a perfect.
for something to throw on. I mean, for what it is.
Exactly. That's
This
a perfect
is not Bubba's muffler shop putting some crappy crushed bent pipe on there and some stick welded on, AutoZone tips or whatever.
There's a good, clean mandrel bends, clean flows. You paid your money for something. You overpaid your money for something you don't need.
No rasp on cold start, so
No-
that's good. No,
no
rasp.
rasp. No rasp.
I don't want the VQ trombone, that's for sure.
For sure. Now what we gotta do, we're gonna take some rags and we're going to block the end, listen for leaks, put some spray water. I know it's temporary, but we still don't want the pipes leaking. We don't want to create any unintentional sounds. So we'll go do that, then we'll probably cut to our test again. So he's back. Kind of put the cars in the corner, you know, the dead end we normally use. You've seen that barn 150 million times. So Wesley, what do you think about it?
Not bad. I mean, not bad for 45 minutes of screwing around, and you know, way less than the cost for my full exhaust. It's definitely it's great. It's a great temporary solution.
I know everybody's budget is different. That's the other thing. Budget, okay? Everybody's budget is different. You may not be able to go with a full system, and an axle back is all you can afford. Please, one, get a proper mandrel bent axle back system with a resonator.
Stay away from eBay.
Yes,
I'd
with a
I'd
resonator.
much rather you pay $500 to $600 on a quality axle back like that AAMs that we just put on than going on eBay and stuff not fitting right, or
That's mild steel.
They're gonna have mild steel. It might rust. The wall of the tubing is gonna be thinner. You're probably more likely to drone even with a non-resonated eBay one versus a non-resonated quality one. Quality of steel and pipe thickness is a factor.
Definitely the resonation of it is a whole lot. Also, if you have to budget, like I said, budget restrictions, everybody's different. If you have to go to a local muffler shop, don't let them cut off your flanges. That's just really cheap and a really big excuse. A lot of these places will just chop your flange off, flare the end of the pipe, and just slap it on there and put some nasty welds on.
Then you have no way to go back to stock
or change or anything like that. Just don't do that. If you have to go to a local muffler shop, they have flanges. Tell them, don't be lazy little bitches. Put a flange on the damn thing so you always take it out, go back to stock or whatever. Now just look at it. Just look at it. Would you look at it?
Ignore the ding.
No, they didn't even know about the ding until you said the ding. You dingbat. So I'm going to play a compilation again. One without, one with the axle backs. But before I do that, let's rewind and let's go ahead and check out some updates on the 510. What is up, guys? Yes, this is a change of scenery, which in YouTube time is actually after what you just looked at. But in matter of fact, I'm actually going to do what you just saw tomorrow. But what do you think about those axle back muffler delete pipes? Put in the comments. You heard the before, the stock, you heard that. We're up here checking out Aaron, bugging him and actually kind of killing his productivity because we're going over stuff that he's done again. But I just want to take this time to interject into the...
Okay, you're paying for it.
Yeah, you heard that? So I just wanted to interject into the exhaust video and put in an update of what we've been doing with the car. A whole crap ton of stuff is changing. New turbo mounted, new downpipe is getting mocked up. Here's the piece together downpipe with a bunch of booger welds and adaptations and customizations. This right now is the parts graveyard. Shit. That's a lot of surplus junk. The front end, remember the front end was really ugly and it bugged me. We're trying to fix that. Last time you saw in that big old box that has the new lower valance. We're gonna put that on. We got the new intercooler in. We got the new radiator in. Look at the height of the radiator. The height of the radiators are on the height of the top strap. I am so freaking happy at that because you actually shut the hood all the way. That's amazing. That was one of the biggest things that really bugged me about this car is that it did not look like a 510. You guys have been following some of the IG. Let me see if I can steal Aaron's light. Oh, he's plugged in. Let me use my phone. Look at the Haltech dash in there. Look how kind of sick that looks. Let me get it from the other side. Old with the new. That's really cool. And then that side over there, tucked up in there, you can see is the body harness hub where all the fuses and relays are going to be. Over here, let's see if I can get the view. Over here is where the engine management stuff, engine ECU, etc. is going to be. Over there is a bunch of freaking Swiss cheese and holes that the previous owner chopped up and put in. Bunch of wiring and stuff. Aaron's got the fuel tank out. Pressure regulator and pumps getting sorted. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of work. And it's a one-man thing. You guys, you gotta follow his stuff. I keep bugging him to keep putting more junk up on Instagram, but he's more of a, I don't know, a fabricator than a social media person, but I'm trying to help him grow that, you know? I may just have to take over his account and post updates for him. Get get him out there, you know? Got the new intake manifold, that's the V2. Here's the old V1 for the S14 manifold. Old radiator, old intercooler, old turbo. Just old, just out, just gone. This car is going to be a totally resto mod. Brought up to the 21st century kind of spec. It's going to be crazy. So also here, what's really cool is that the factory wiring ran across here, the fuse box here, and the in and out passage for the car was over here. So there's a bunch of mess of wires here previously. Aaron relocated the wires from coming out there and created a new hole. Let's see, right down here. Here's the harness entry. So now all the wires are going to be tucked up under the manifold, as you see here. There's no wires anywhere there. There's no wires anywhere here. Factory body harness wiring going through here, coming out through here, hiding and tucking under this rail for the headlights. So everything has been thought of, everything has been prepared for in the future to do a lot of engine bay shaving and cleaning up. Right now, budget-wise, I don't think it'll get done, but eventually I will have to get this entire engine bay redone, shaved, welded all these extra holes shut, and repainted, and that will look beautiful. But for now, we're just gonna have a clean, nice rebuild in a messy engine bay. And we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed those updates with the 510. I love that car. I've always wanted a 510. Truth be told, I wanted a 510 before I ever wanted a Z. I know, a couple of you guys freaked out there, but honestly, I wanted that boxy old car. What you think also about that that side by side of stock Nismo versus Axleback? Which one do you think sounds better? Which one do you think is a better solution? Okay, noted. I think some of you are crazy, but noted. Yeah. But right now, here's an extra treat. Here's another bonus. You thought that 510 up there was a bonus. Let's go ahead. Let's start up the two cars. One, Fast Intentions Resonate High Flow Clat. Your blood clat. High Flow Cat with the Mordan exhaust. HR, same HR, factory cats, factory mid pipe to rear section, and then muffler deletes. Factory Nismo.
Yeah, H pipe versus Y pipe.
So let's go ahead. I already packed away my external microphone, so we'll just do with this little dinky bob on top here. I kind of said that and tapped the mic at the same time, so that kind of freaked your ears out a little bit, so I do apologize. And if you're the first time you guys here, don't forget, hit a subscribe, because eventually Wes's full fast intention is going to be delivered. We're going to do this all over again. We're going to update the audio, get that exhaust put on, and we're going to do from stock to tail to full catback system. So hit that subscribe, hit that like, because you know you want to see the Motordyne versus eventually a full fast intentions. Later, guys.